I did it. I started.
2, 4. Oh fuck, dyslexia. Sorry, I'm trying to count squares for rooms.
Hi. 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 No, I'm tired. I'm cuddling.
How did I count by 2s and end up on 11? What the fuck? That doesn't work.
I mean, it could.
No.
I was still 2 squares off anyway.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
No one.
Okay. Let's see. Do you guys remember where you left off?
The last thing we did
Goblins.
was the ranger died, and we came into this area and we fought some
Arrow goblins.
Yeah, and
I smashed everything. That's all I remember.
And I think we killed 1 or 2, and then the others.
Yeah, one
fled.
got away.
Yeah.
And I ate some shit, so you know.
Well, that door.
Yeah. But we killed a bunch of goblins.
I would like to suggest that the DM watches the videos I record to remind herself what happened.
Wouldn't that be great if I had the fucking mindset to do that? I literally, I just finished casting ahead, and it was 8:15, and I saw Mom move into the kitchen to go fix herself a sandwich, and I was like, Mom, can you please make me a sandwich? I don't have any time.
You've been posting them on your YouTube or
Yeah.
Onward?
I'm posting them on my YouTubes. It's Wander into the Yonder. Like yawning.
That was a brilliant pun, by the way.
Thank you. So, and I've been saying them to Train so he can see what's happening in Junk.
Have you heard an update from Train? How is he doing?
Let me see. I do have an update from Train. It was from a few days ago. The last I've heard of him was last Friday, and he was okay.
Good.
So, we miss you, Train.
Good.
Come back.
Yeah, we miss you, Train.
Hey, Train, what up? Oh god, my throat.
Well, what was that?
I know.
What just happened?
No.
Oh, we found a goblin. Shh. Show us a secret goblin, everyone. Shh.
No, that goblin was the one from last time that I forgot to delete because he ran out the door.
Yeah.
What fucking layer is he on?
The good one. Oh, he's
the Twilight
freaking
Zone.
out.
I can't even remember how to use this program. Okay, hey buddy. Hide you again. And that way I don't have to keep.
Okay, there's a
goblins.
strange thing. I don't know, what is that?
That's a door.
Oh, okay. But there's
gonna
like a
try and
silver
use-
thing on top of it.
Is there?
Do you guys not see the silver thing too?
Yeah, there's like your black square, and then there's a silver.
Yeah, no. I'm using door icons now.
Oh.
Look at you getting
It's
fancy.
supposed to be a door from above.
Oh. I'm
That
so
was-
used
God,
to
fuck.
I was so used to the hand drawn ones.
That was one of my most favorite Pokemon jokes from the old cartoon. I don't remember exactly this whole setup for it, but Ash and Team Rocket were all enrolled on a Pokemon school. It was like an elite Pokemon academy. And they were doing like a Pokemon identification quiz. And they were like, oh, here's it was like a spiral shape. And they were trying to guess like, oh, it's got to be Ekans because it's the only Pokemon that's like a snake right now because this is Gen 1. And then they zoom out and they're like, it's Poliwag. And then there's the one where it's just a big black dot. And they're like, oh, it's Jigglypuff viewed from above.
I think didn't they it was like, oh, it's an execute. Oh, it's a Pokeball. And it's just Jigglypuff from the top.
I don't know. I didn't watch the Pokemon show, but I like that one old. What was it? Guess that Pokemon is that's Pikachu.
My sister would drive me nuts with that. My sister, when I was watching Pokemon, like the very first one, I would guess it right every time, but my sister, just to mess with me, she's like, it's Pikachu. And I'm like, no, it's Poliwag. What the hell is wrong with you? And then it would come up, it'd be like, Poliwag! And then my sister would be like, I told you it was Poliwag. I'd be like, oh, this is the biggest betrayal of my life. Like, it happened every time. I couldn't watch Pokemon with her.
Alright. Well, I believe last time you fought some shit.
We found a dead ranger.
You did. You found the dead ranger. That was one of the original humans from the party that you were sent down here to look for.
Mm.
That was a while back. That was like off in this area right here.
Yeah, not in that area.
Yep,
Yeah.
and then you traversed lower. You have started to encounter a couple of goblins at this point. You have noticed that like some of them didn't seem to know that you were on your way here, but you've tripped a couple traps now and alerted a couple of them as you were entering. You are in the archery range, which you found a handful of goblinoids there. And I'm still fixing the last minute details.
Let's add a quick. So last week when we didn't have game night, my niece came in and she's like, "Are you playing game night? Can I play with you?" I'm like, "Oh,
Oh, that's right. She was Meepo last time.
Yes.
yeah." So, but her mom's here today, so I'm sure.
I really want to have a game for kids. Like, I wish I had still been able to do something like that at the library for kids.
Oh no, your character died.
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't think about that.
Well, it's for kids. You could just say like,
Well, yeah, they wouldn't die. Like, kids just, they're not prepared for handling death yet.
nor am I.
Let me tell you, my niece talks about death all the time, and it's freaking me out. But
Alright,
I
kids
did
are
have to
weird.
promise her that I wouldn't come back as a zombie.
Jesus.
Alright, so you guys last left off, you had killed, I think, all but one of the goblins, which was frightened by Grandma, a spell or something that she had cast.
No, I think it
and
was freaked out by Kai.
Well,
Might
I
have been-
screamed in Kai's language, and then Kai came out. And
Right, okay.
Either way, you terrified a goblin, and you smashed all of his friends.
Yes.
Listen, I fucked everything up. I did my job.
And you did it well. Fly, get out of here. Don't want you. Alright, I guess we should. So, I'm guessing the goblin went this way.
Yes.
And so we don't know what's over here or over here. Yeah, come on. Do the ping. Thank you. So, I don't know. I kind of want to go after that goblin.
But should we explore rooms? We might find another dead body.
I mean, that would make you happy.
Yes.
Well, probably be a good idea to take care of the thing that we currently spooked before we go that other direction. We're not gonna completely ignore the other direction, but we're just gonna want to go to the other rooms. Make sure we don't get their butts stabbed by other goblins.
Oh, not the butt stabber.
Yes,
Is it-
amazing.
It's gonna be
This
my
door
next
open?
character. The butt stabber.
I'm sorry, I suddenly remember because there was like a thing where somebody's just like, create a D&D character. Somebody's just like, the butt stabber.
Is this door open?
Why the fuck did my dad react when I said the butt stabber?
Because
That door,
he likes to stab butts as well.
What door is that?
Dad,
Hold
are you
on.
the butt stabber?
Butt stabber? Butt stabber. What door is that?
God, no, stab those butts. Nature perception investigation.
Hold on, hold on.
Speaking of which, there's nothing I need to open.
Okay,
The fucking
I have a thing I want to do if after you're done checking that.
Okay.
So I
If
will.
the door's
yeah.
not open, Grandma's just gonna kick.
Yeah, no, the door is unlocked.
Okay, Grandma's gonna hit it open. You're like,
You better
"Grandma,
not-
hit
Better not hurt Meebo. Here, Meebo, come over here.
it." I'm not touching that. I was just mad. Okay, Grandma gets mad. Okay.
This fucking is a little gremlin.
Oh, yes, I look into the room I don't know what I'm looking for.
Roll perception.
Yeah, that's the general looking for stuff.
But I
thing.
don't know if I want to. I mean, is that the general's perception? Isn't
Yeah.
that for like
Yes.
magic or something? Well,
No.
his items.
Insight is when you're looking for something specific. Perception is when you're looking in general.
Okay, I'm gonna look in general.
Okay. What are you looking? Are you looking in the new room, or are you looking at the door?
Room. God damn it! I hit the door open with my cane and I shouted, "Is anybody in there?"
There's only one door expert here.
Can somebody draw the room?
Yep. Hold on.
That's why I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's like a
The
voice.
medication got to her. She can't think straight.
I took a value before I started.
We're all just like, because I like fucking took a nap.
Oh God, why is it? No.
So my mind is still trying to figure out, was this a good thing or is this something you regret?
Is this on the map that you posted? Okay. No,
There.
I can't.
Okay.
All right, another door.
Well, let's not do that room first because that already has a door and we don't want to go to the other rooms and stuff and shit words.
Okay, perception.
I don't want to shit.
I got a natural 20. I'm just looking for anything. Like what?
That's a good first roll.
Watch my weapons will be like when I go fire, it'll be a 1 or some shit.
You walk in the door and it's just full of snakes.
What the fuck?
No. The north and south walls of this chamber are stacked halfway to the ceiling with ill-made barrels, boxes, and crates. A clear path allows easy access between the west and east doors. Inside these crates, most of which are open, you can see that there are bottles of water, really like shoddy-looking bottles of wine, or what you assume is wine.
Oh shit.
Some good food, mostly moldy food.
Oh boy.
It's mostly like all really rancid. And here we go. We got 5 pints of oil and a few small barrels off to the side of I'll point. This door, or that side of the door. Do you read Goblin?
What is that? Just goblin? Is that just?
Yeah, that's its own language.
No, I don't read goblin.
Okay,
Nobody reads Goblin.
It's got a goblin label on it.
Well, I'm going inside because there is food in here.
Yeah, this is Grandma's favorite.
You guys have
thing.
lost Grandma.
My character just moves himself. I move, the caddy moves, and she's like,
Okay,
nope, that smells gross.
I'm gonna take some of the meat, okay?
Yep.
And I'm gonna take one of the bottles of wine.
Take some of the oil too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the oil. Okay, so I'm gonna collect some wine, some rancid meat, a bottle of water.
Why are you moving your icon around?
It's shopping.
Boring. And I'm gonna take this oil. And then I'm gonna come out here and I'll be like, I got oil.
Good job,
And there's
Grandma.
another door in here.
We know you're oily.
Oh shit, this is all mine. It's mine now, bitches.
Okay,
oh my
so-
god!
Oh, I love how like it's all a bunch of tools stuff that's supposed to look all like medieval and stuff, and they have a random fucking metal toolbox on there.
I think that one was actually from some sort of like zombie kit, but this is like I have one here that literally has a watermark on top of it.
A what?
A big watermark like covering the entire image.
Wow.
Well, lovely.
Okay, what is these oil? Are they oil like barrels or?
No, it's like just small bottles of oil, like machine oil.
We can set things
Or
on
like
fire.
like a lantern oil.
Okay, well from here I say like I found some oil and some other stuff that none of you care about because you have no taste.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
there is also a door in here with goblin written on it, and I can't read it. I didn't bring my glass.
Well, I don't think anybody here speaks Goblin, Grandma.
I think the answer is the one person who might actually speak Goblin is.
Anybody want some oil?
I'll take some oil.
You could use it for a Molotov cocktail. Just trust me on this one.
I don't trust you.
That's alright, you shouldn't.
I was
Never
checking.
mind.
I don't. Meepo didn't know Goblin. I don't think.
Okay, well, here's some oil. I give you a thing of oil.
Oh, thank you, Grandma.
Alright. I don't know, I kinda wanna hit the door with my cane.
Please don't.
No, don't do it. Look, let's just go after the goblin. You found your favorite room. Now let us do our thing.
Well, I guess we could just leave without her.
Grandma, how about Grandma? What if I give you like 3 of my shed scales?
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay. Thank
For
you, Grandma. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to investigate what's on the other side of the door by putting my ear against it and listening to see if there's any like commotion or like apparent danger.
Go ahead and roll.
I can't hit it with my cane.
You're hitting it? You're legit gonna hit it?
No, I got a 14.
I know, but I hit it with my cane while you did.
Yeah, Sylvan. While you put your fin, I guess you
My
yeah,
fin
you have
ear?
ears. Your fin ear, your fear. You put that up to the door, and you're listening, and you kind of get a little shock as you hear that there's a knock at the door.
Is it just Grandma?
With a perception check of 14, I'm gonna say, yeah, you do notice it's Grandma.
Okay, thank you.
You act like a knock is like something soft. She didn't fucking knock. She just fucking thwacked it. She's like, if anything's inside, you'll hear it scatter.
Well, I can't hear it scattering over your thumping.
Tonk. It was one tonk.
But do I hear anything or after that tonk?
Candy has
Nope.
pulled out his guitar, is going, is there a thumping party here?
Thunk, 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 thunk.
Yeah.
Give me a beat, Granny.
Alright, I take out my guitar. 'Cause God knows I have enough things.
You just
have
take
a
it out of
guitar,
your
but it
bush
has no
hair.
strings.
What if it was just like a ukulele? It's just a little ukulele, because it's like one of the tiniest ones, and it fits in your freaking robes.
Alright. Kai, would you like to take the lead? I didn't hear anything. But that doesn't guarantee that there's nothing there.
Would you like to be hit first, if there's anything?
Would you like to punch the door open and terrify whoever's on the other side, like you usually do?
Kai, she kind of just stares at you all like, I just killed everything in here. What else do you want from me?
To kill the other stuff in the other room.
To kill the door?
Yeah.
Nope. She just kind of plops her ass down. This one's on you guys.
Alright.
She's like, nope, I ain't doing everything.
Ah,
Yeah.
Without
Yeah.
saying that, just
I
by
go
sitting
to
her ass
Meepo.
down.
I go up to Meepo.
no, Meepo
You
runs
are-
away.
Meepo
You
runs
open the door!
Roll persuasion. Roll
No.
persuasion at disadvantage because he does not like you.
That's okay, I don't want to. I don't know. Do I want? Okay, yeah. Fuck it. If he dies, he dies.
Can I roll against her?
Yeah, he might know things, but I got a good thing in persuasion.
I won't roll against
yes,
her.
but... Who rolls?
Oh dang! It's only 8.
Yeah, no. Well, I guess I would have
just
to
made
roll
it run
that.
away.
Can I want to help. I don't want Meepo to die again. You leave Meepo alone, Grandma.
Yeah, no, he outrolled you. He definitely is not going to open that door, especially when you guys are all acting very wary towards it. He like you're trying to persuade me. You're like gesturing with your head at the door, like yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? And he just kind of looks at you like you're fucking stupid.
Does he?
Don't you do it. I will
Does
end you,
he?
Grandma.
Does he?
Grandma.
Candy opens the door.
Grandma.
The door opens.
What the
boy?
I'm gonna roll perception to see what the fuck is on the other side. I rolled an 11, but then I add my perception because I'm a dingus who keeps forgetting how these scores work. What the fuck is perception? It's a 3. Yay, so I think it's 14.
God,
Okay.
endless doors.
Hold on, real quick. Let me check the campaign here.
Can't believe you, Grandma. He only has
This
4
is the
health.
bottom door, the one that you haven't actually read anything into.
No, you actually have already opened that door. That was the other one over there.
Ah.
And if you proceed through that, I do actually know what's going on in there a little bit. I just skimmed through that part
We didn't
earlier.
go to this one though. That's
Yeah, you
fine.
can after we get the description of this other door, you can go in there and see what it's like.
This room actually doesn't have a description, so it's just a hallway. What did you roll for perception?
14.
Okay, yep, you walk in, or you open the door and you look in, and you see that it is just a large hallway here that has a door to the western side and a door in the center to the north.
Hey people, which way were we supposed to be going to visit the goblins?
Look for goblin tracks.
That would require investigation.
With a 14, yeah, you see the tracks in the ground in front of you where he sort of scuffled in the dirt. But there's not a whole lot of dirt in this area. Like, it doesn't look like it's been used very much. So you just kind of lose his trail.
Alright, Grandma, check out the other room.
Hey! Is this the one unlocked? I hit it with my staff. Tonk.
You hit it with your staff, and it goes tonk, and nothing happens.
Do I try? Okay, I'm gonna try opening it. Because I didn't know if it would just open on its own. Do they have handles? I don't know how fucking advanced.
You reach for the handle, and you go to turn it, and it's locked.
Oh, fucking bullshit. Alright, anybody here got, like...
What if I attack the door?
Well, you're just sitting there. Oh!
Actually Google's a door's AC.
You need to keep that for your own reference.
No, like, that's not something I was prepared to have to need so often.
Wait, I'm gonna do an arcane check on the door to see if it's got, like, magic or anything.
Okay, yeah, roll an attack against the door.
I mean, I'm assuming I don't have to roll to see if I hit, right? Because it's a door.
Yeah, no, this is just basically to see whether or not, like...
So what am I rolling? Does it matter?
Yeah, Sabuchi might want to
Just a d20, your regular attack.
I mean,
Well, a d20 isn't my regular attack.
Well, no, it has an armor, so this is to see whether or not your attack, like, affects it at all.
It's okay, I'm beating it with the staff, so I'm wearing it down.
What the hell's my modifier for that?
You keep knocking on that
19.
door, Grandma.
Yep, definitely enough for that now. I mean, what is your attack die? It's a d12? No, it's your hit point.
Depends. Because it varies from a d8 to a d12 for her. Plus,
Okay,
she does double
just
damage
roll
on
damage on
structures.
it, and we'll see what happens.
I rolled an 8, and then she would do double damage, so that'd be 16.
Okay. Yep, the door puts up a little bit of a fight against your attack this time. Normally you've sort of blasted through doors pretty easily, but this one, I guess, had a little bit of reinforcement to it, especially because it was locked. But you do manage to sort of yank it off its hinges and knock it to the floor. And inside...
I have opened the door.
You have
What would you all do without me?
We would
Not
be,
open doors.
yeah, we would not open the doors. We'd be like,
We
"You know
bowed.
what? Our greatest enemy is doors."
We bow to your superiority.
Oh, shit.
Kobolds!
Yeah, they didn't answer my knocking. Rude.
I guess
Oh,
the
why are the kobolds? Why are there cool? Oh, I bet the prisoners dirt.
My
Maybe-
brain is just like mush.
Maybe they got the dragon.
We're all just crowded around the door like a bunch of fucking weirdos. but nobody can say
Whatever.
anything
I want to go talk to the
outside.
kobolds. They're cool.
You better move the fuck back, meatball. Or I'm
Oh.
gonna namesake.
Where is this room's description?
Tickle corn. Tickle corn and
call.
Dracanic.
Yeah, you say that. Where is the description?
Tickle corn. That was in my notes.
Well, like, no, you said the right thing. That's good.
Okay.
I'm just skimming quickly because there's I'm at the point of the book where there's like 4 different places on this entire map that you could be right now.
Oh.
And depending on which doors you go through, it like opens up a million different ways that you can go.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like a choose your own adventure book, except
Yeah, it's
more complex.
almost like an RPG.
Gasp.
Okay, here we go. Squalor reigns in this low-ceilinged room. A large iron spike is driven into the floor near the door, and a small iron cage is set further to the back. Several sets of corroded manacles are connected to the walls, and some still bind a few crumbling skeletons. Inside this room, you are met with 3 kobolds who are bound with crude rope to the iron spike on the ground. You can see off to the side in that cage actually appears to be a figure of some sort, but you can't make him out from here. The kobolds don't, like, they look surprised to see people at the door. Actually, no, the fucking kaiju's the first thing they see. So they're terrified. I mean, they're, like, genuinely, they're screaming and they're trying to pull away. They're frightened.
Walk between Kai's legs and be like, hello.
No, you don't help.
You just open the door, like this door just gets ripped off its hinges and it's just like, here's mama.
Excuse me, Kai. Excuse me, I had to, excuse me.
Just like push past her.
Excuse me. Tickle corn. She's with me, we're all good.
So
Here,
maybe they know something.
come with me, Meatball. How are you guys doing? We came to save you.
Not good. We're chained up and in a goblin camp. Where did you come from? What is that thing you're with?
This is okay. So
Which thing?
you have to tell me which thing you're talking about, because there's lots of things around me that
2 of
require
them
explaining.
gesture to Kai, the other one gestures to Grandma.
Okay, Grandma over there. She's a living bush. She will beat you up. Stay away from her. Kai
There's
over
more
here.
of her? We
Yeah.
see those things everywhere.
Don't just leave her alone. You can ask
We've
Meebo.
never seen green ones before. The rest of them have all been purple.
No, just leave her alone. Don't talk to her. And if she wants
no, we
anything
don't want
from
to.
you, don't give it to her.
Sounds
But this
exactly like all the others we've met.
this is Kai. She's nice. She will protect you, but please do not make her angry. She doesn't like doors.
We took that hint. Meepo, he's kind of hiding behind your leg a little bit, like he recognizes these guys, but he doesn't, like, last time he was around other kobolds, he was sort of exiled, so he's not quite sure how this is going to go over. They do seem to lighten up a little bit when they see him, though, and they start going back and forth with each other in Draconic. You hear him mention the name Calcrix again, and they all seem to sort of, like, brighten up at that.
Calcris was the name of the dragon. Yes, Meebo is here helping us to look for your dragon, Calcris.
Calcrix. I'll write her name down for you.
Thank you. So, do you guys think you can make your way back to your base camp, or do you need to be escorted? Because we.
Well, have you cleared the way?
Yes.
Yeah. There's not even a rat queen anymore.
You killed the rat queen?
Yeah, we killed it.
Yes.
I hit a cage with my staff.
Please don't.
Eustrel's not going to be happy about that. We eat rats.
It's okay. We have a rat king now.
They're going to have an
Fair
upright.
point. Well, if the way is safe, then yeah, we'll head out of here. Good luck, Meepo.
Wait,
What's that? What's this cage thing?
I still have one
my
more question.
staff.
Yeah, okay. Are you asking them what the cage is, or me?
Yes. Yes. Both, I guess.
Okay. They kind of look over the cage, and they're like, he's not helpful at all. Anyway, we're gonna be on our way. And they head out. Inside the cage.
Wait.
What the hell's going on?
Hey, how do you guys see a group of humans?
Sorry, no, I couldn't hear you. Bye.
Ah.
Don't grab one.
They are in a hurry to leave. Inside the cage, you actually can see a person inside. It's a very small cage, and there is a gnome inside.
Oh, delicious.
Who speaks gnome?
Hold
My
on,
character
I'm
does
trying to
speak
see if he does have an introduction or not, or if no, he doesn't.
So my character, who is probably going to be the least trustworthy thing to him, is probably going to be trying to actually sweet talk him. This is going to go so well.
Time to use that bardic charm.
Yes, to make him not
There's
want
a grandma there.
It's
I'm just watching.
trying to put him in the cage.
Hey, Sunshine!
He's too big.
This is not the same guy as the last campaign. I'm just reusing his icon.
Oh shit! What up, boy? That boy.
He is very cramped in this cage. In fact, here I have the actual picture of him.
Grandma gives Candy a look like, don't open it. Like, don't.
Who gives me a look?
Grandma gives him a look.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
There he is.
you're too nice, and you'll open it, and then he'll like kill us all.
That looks like you could literally get him to escape by fucking breaking that bar open. I swear to God. That is
Did
a
you say that?
I guess.
Grandma glares at
Oh,
him.
that would be lovely if you could get me out of here.
Oh, he talks. Come.
Kind of tired of being stuck in this thing.
My character, of course, is going to try to break the thing open.
Like, I'm trying really hard not to give him an Irish accent because he looks like a fucking left.
Grandma's
just
Grandma,
give him
like,
the Irish accent.
Yeah, like,
Give
wait
him a
minute,
lumberjack.
wait a minute.
Make him French.
Okay,
My Irish accent dances between that and Minnesota.
Grandma's gonna ask, why are you in?
I'm.
Okay. Are you all right?
No, Candy, I thought you were trying to open the door. Are you talking to him? If you are, then I don't want to say it. I just thought you were opening it.
Yeah, my character's just gonna look at it. I'm just like, I'm looking at Grandma kind of like, she's like, wouldn't he be in here because the fact that he's a prisoner of the goblins? What if they ever actually done anything that's currently actually lawful?
Candy, Sabuki just looks at you like, oh my god. Like, I'm insane.
Well, I'll tell you
Too
one
late.
thing. The drow here's definitely got it on the nose for that. I was on my way to the town, and the goblins just kind of snatched me up here. I've been living off my deity's blessings. She's been keeping me alive and well this whole time. I'd be dead if it weren't for her.
Well, my character's breaking up with the cage. Sorry! Apparently, cage is probably like thoroughly broken now because of reasons.
Oh, are you trying to break him out?
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't really have a key. The cage looks like it's a piece of shit, though.
How are you going to try and get him out?
Okay, well, I guess we could try to break.
Are the bars rusty at all?
They look.
In the picture, it looks like it. The definition doesn't really say anything about what kind of cage it is.
Oh, let me know if you guys need help.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Hey Kai, could you try to break this open? I realized I don't have the strength of a horse anymore.
I got my...
Kai, she should actually come into the room now.
Oh shit, what up?
She's like looking at this
Ellie.
like tiny thing. Like, what even is this? She's probably never seen what is it, a gnome?
Uh-huh.
She's probably never seen one before. She's like,
No.
man, that's a tiny human. That's what she's thinking to herself anyway. It's like,
Look at this
why
small
is this one
child."
so small? I don't
What is this
understand.
adult?
It's a child.
But it's an adult. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, she's kind of really confused by this. She's never seen one before.
She just does the puppy dog head tilt.
Yeah, she's just really confused. Do I
How
need
does
to
the-
make an attack roll against a cage?
Are you if you're gonna try and bust it open, you're gonna have to roll strength to see if it smashes. Which, I mean, you got a pretty high strength. I'm sure you're good. He looks hesitant. He looks very precautious now. He's like trying to scramble to the back of this itty bitty cage because he's like in his mind envisioning you just chomping it, and he's a small man.
Well, I rolled.
Get away from me, Bo.
I don't need to roll to see if I hit it, do I? Because
No.
that's an 18
This
minus,
is
you
just a
know.
generic strength check. That was what you rolled?
Oh no, that was the D20. So let me roll the other one. Unless that's what you wanted.
No, when it's a strength check, you're just rolling your strength skill to see what's up.
So you rolled a 20.
Yeah,
Oh, well then it's 18 plus 6.
yeah, you're
Fucking
good.
damn.
Are you being gentle?
Yes, because she knows this is a small thing, so she kind of just gets the metal bars in the front in her claws and just like wrenches them off. I mean, she kind of shakes the cage some because she's huge, but she doesn't
He's-
like smash it.
He's thoroughly jostled, but he is freed from the cage.
Yeah.
He sort of crawls out once it stops being ripped up and moved around, and he shakenly brushes himself off, stretches, and then kind of gives you a small bow. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's been so long since I've been able to just stand up straight.
Uh,
We're glad to help.
To who do I owe the pleasure of freeing me?
I am Kanandi Funfetti.
I forgot your last name was Funfetti.
I am Kanandi Funfetti, and I am a bard.
Kanandi, is that spelled like Kanakle?
no.
No.
Very, very foreign name for a drow, I must say.
I mean, I'm not a drow, but okay.
Oh, forgive me. What? You know what? Race isn't important. I like to see myself as the kind of person who can pass that sort of thing.
Alright, well, thank God.
All right. That's
He
fine.
says, standing at your knee.
My character gives him a thumbs up. She's like, that's fine.
Kai still just looks really confused. Like, now he's standing and it's not any better. She's just confused.
It's not any better.
This person is a small child. What the fuck is this?
It's just not
It's a
working.
small child with a fully grown beard.
My character probably has never seen a gnome before, but he takes this rather well.
So, hey, Mr. Gnome guy. What's your name?
Yes. My name is Erky Timbers. You can
Okay,
call me
Mr.
Mr.
Gnome.
Timbers if you wish, or just Erky.
Eric. Eric Key. Alright, cool. How long have you been here?
Oh,
Oh, Eric.
Sorry, I was
Thank you.
writing his name out.
Alright.
Turkey timber.
How long has he been here?
what the fuck is that face? You're even uglier than Grandma.
Hold on.
Also, I love that their method of blocking it was to basically just place it so that the thing was against the fucking door. Was against where the door was against the rock. I don't think they actually have the key to this cage.
I've been here for a little while now. The time kind of flows in and out together. It's hard to say when there's no sun to see what time of day it is. I'd say probably a couple of months.
And,
Is how
you
it
have
feels like.
you have no idea why the goblins took you.
Oh, sure. They take anybody they can get their hands on. I know for a while there was a handful of humans they had down here.
Tell us about the humans.
They were here maybe about a month ago. There were about 3 of them. I spoke with them. Their names, what were their names again? Talgan, Sharwin, and, oh, the pretty lass, she was a knight of some sort. Her name was Lady Bradford.
Talcum powder?
What?
I thought you said talcum. I thought talcum powder.
Every character gets a dumb
Talcum
nickname.
powder, Sharwin, toilet paper.
Yes.
They're all named after toiletry products.
Thank God.
Oh, hold on.
I know the goblins kept him here for about a week before they took him somewhere else. Something about there's a lad down there in the Undergrove, the Twilight Grove. He said something about needing them or something.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good.
lovely.
Great. Alright, so we now know where the humans are. Great, excellent.
Oh, by the way,
Oh, are you a rescue team?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. I'd be very grateful if you'd let me come with you to help you out.
Well,
Sure.
if you want, you can go back to the kobolds. We cleared the way out.
Sure, but I mean, every little bit of help could really make a difference when it comes to helping people, saving some lives.
Alright, cool.
By the way, Grandma is explaining what a gnome is to Kai.
She still doesn't get it. Like, it's just a really weird, hairy child.
My character is just says, "Sure, we'll be glad to take you along," and tries to lean and sticks out a hand for him to shake.
He reaches up to shake your hand. He can't grip your whole hand with his, so he just grips like 3 fingers.
It's fine with this. Shakes the hand. So, what exactly can you do?
Oh, well, I'm a cleric. I like doing. Oh,
Ignore her,
God,
she's a
is
cleric.
she all right?
No, she's
She's
never
like that
fine.
normally.
She's
Who
never
do you
fine.
worship?
Not you.
Funny, she's not.
Potatoes.
She's not a twig blight, is she? She looks awful lot like them.
No.
Oh, she's a hag.
Yeah, she's just a weird swamp person.
She's a literal hag.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, I mean, like, she's the race hag. She is the race hag.
Oh, I see. I thought, okay.
Grandma, don't eat him.
I'm not going to eat. She's not going to eat him. She just wants to ask what god or goddess do you worship?
Do we have an answer to that? Probably not. They didn't take that far.
Nope.
She says she worships, oh god, is it Sedulun? She's the hag goddess. You ever heard of her?
I like to consider myself a Christian man. have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus?
Alright, so if he summons Jesus, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Okay, wait. Okay, she says, and I gotta have to roll persuasion. She says, if you're going to join us, you have to pay a price.
No,
you
Grandma.
don't. You don't have to pay a price. You don't have to pay a price.
There's one goddess here already.
No.
We have to make sure there's peace. So you have
I know there's several gods.
There's one goddess here, and Kai looks cheeky. She thinks you're talking about her.
I'm rolling persuasion.
No, Grandma.
Okay.
I was going to say, no, you don't actually have to pay a price.
I got 14. Is he
That
persuaded?
is not enough to change a man's faith, I'm afraid.
Not faith, but I mean, like, give him
he
something
politely raises his hands and he says, well, if it's all right with you, I'd prefer to let us coexist in peace.
Well, that's the point. She's trying
That's a
to
weird Christian.
This is what she's trying to do. She's trying to convince him that in order to coexist, you have to, like, hey, let's make a trade. And she's going to give him rancid meat.
No,
So what do you
Grandma.
want from her?
Grandma, you have to give him something nice and he can actually use.
This is something nice. He can eat this.
No, he can't. He
You
will
haven't
throw up
given
and die.
Here's some of the food.
Give him the good food, the one that isn't rotten.
He looks to you, Candy, and he's kind of like looking a little nervous. Like he sort of leans to the side. Let me do stealth roll for him real quick. That is a nat 20. He
He's tiny.
whispers to you, Candy, and says, "Is this part of her religion?"
No, she's just being a butts.
You don't know that. You don't know shit about it.
Okay.
I'm just going to assume because everything you've done so far has been to be a troll.
He takes the jerky and he gives you a warm smile and he says, "Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate this." And he,
holds out her hand like
You earn a peanut.
I've been living in a cage for the last 2 months.
you've
I'd
got
happily
clothes.
Give her a piece of the
Something
cage. Give her a
You've
piece of the
got
cage.
clothes.
Just
You've
give her
got-
the cage.
Look what he's wearing stuff.
No,
I'm
no,
picturing.
those are part of the
Grandma, no.
rags.
No.
God.
Let's not leave a man naked.
You're trying to steal from a poor man who's been in a cage for 2 months.
Let's just go.
She's got her eye on you.
Yo,
Just,
Would somebody like to take control of Urky?
it should be Candy.
I guess I will take control of Herky since I'm the most friendly.
Okay, let me set up his health here.
Yes, really.
I shout out to over to Urky. Don't be left alone with Grandma. She will knock you out. Is it not right, Meepo?
She doesn't like people smaller than her.
Alright,
what
Candy, you
size
have
is this
control
now?
over him too now.
Yay. Oh, he has a 17 health.
Oh, he has a lot more than Meepo.
I just
What?
expected.
Wait,
He's
what's
in a...
No.
Let's see. I guess I should just copy and paste the things that he can do because you guys sort of have him as a secondary character now.
Yay.
Let's see. He's an acolyte. He's got 17 hit points.
Like me. What the fuck is that gif?
What the? I just don't understand. It's Kai trying to understand what's happening. What this thing is like, what the fuck?
Kai, oh yes, I understand now.
What? Because it's written so small. It's funny. Shut up.
You know, you shut up.
Kai is an old being, but, you know, she doesn't usually pay attention to things that much smaller than her.
Oh, it's an old beat. Then this one's probably more fitting.
was gonna say, I thought that was Grandma.
No,
You know,
we're
kaijus live a long ass time, so
No, we're ancient beings worthy of respect and fear. And
You know, I will respect Kai, but I will give you sass, Grandma.
I'll give you sass right then.
I'm sorry,
I
but
mean,
nothing.
that
you
and
have to-
Kai could probably break you like a twig, but
Yeah, but she's still nice.
she tries in her own ways.
What else do I have? God, I'm looking at all the shit I have.
I feel like he's kind of a useless character now that I'm reading what he can do.
I mean, he can heal people, right? He's a cleric.
Well,
Whale?
you would think.
But no,
Oh, what's the point of being a cleric if you can't heal?
maybe he just buffs people. Does he buff at least?
No. Like,
What the
he
fuck
does,
does he do?
he does one thing, and he can only do it once.
It's a dance.
Well, we can always use him as a shield or like.
We
I
already have
might-
a living shield.
I don't know how useful he'll be right now, but I might mod for you guys in the future because, like, the only thing he can do turn undead once, which is a clerical thing,
What?
and it's only effective against undead characters. And I don't recall there being any undead characters in this adventure.
Unless
Wait,
it
I
was
know what
skeleton
you
bones.
Give Grandma.
I mean, aside from the skelly men, but like,
Bone Daddy's
I don't
dead.
know how many more of them there are.
Hey, okay. Does he
I'm
speak
gonna-
Goblin?
Oh, does he speak? Actually, real quick question. Does he speak Dwarvish? Because I was actually gonna just real quick give him my whistle and say, "Hey, what the fuck does this say?"
He speaks Common, Draconic, Gnomish, and Goblin.
Goblin!
Yeah,
Yes!
but why doesn't he speak Dwarvish? He's a gnome.
'Cause he's a gnome, not a dwarf.
Oh yeah, but like most gnomes do speak
Racist.
Dwarvish.
No.
Yeah, no,
No.
I'm gonna retcon him for you in the future to be useful.
Can I,
Okay,
Can-
hey, Ericy,
can you ask
since
him for a recipe? A gnome recipe?
Well,
Just give
I
me a random recipe. Remember, I collect recipes.
me dad could make a great whiskey bread. I'm sure I could jot down the recipe for you, though it's pretty simple. It's mostly just
whiskey.
flour and whiskey.
All right, I
Dump the
already
entire,
bread.
just dump the entire bottle of whiskey in the bread
There we
bread
go.
mixing. There you go. You're done.
Pretty much.
Well, Grandma does remind him about the door that has Goblin on it. So.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. Like, hey, Ericy, there's a door with Goblin on it. Can you go read it for us? Since that's apparently your only useful trait right now.
I just saw the gif that you sent.
Which one? The Chang one?
Yeah.
Good. It just doesn't get any better.
Sorry, he was such a good character. He's the one that when they were doing the D&D episode, he came in dressed
Oh,
as a
yeah.
fucking drow.
he died.
I
No.
want to be a drow.
God,
We
that
need to
episode-
fucking watch that show.
Yeah, we do.
That's
It's
so funny. Here's the part where he comes in dressed up as the drow. Like the rest of them, they've never played D&D before, and he fucking shows up like this.
Oh,
Oh, God, that's slightly nightmarish.
It's so good. It's like racist.
Oh,
He's
Jesus.
like, wow.
That's slightly scary. I don't know why.
Thank God
Because
you're...
his fucking eyes are so white.
yeah, and his teeth.
Because he doesn't like have the usual thing with drow where they have like a semi-blue tint and they're that drow.
Or like long hair. I mean, he's got like like an old man hair.
He looks like he's ready to go to the office.
Yeah.
It's nightmarish.
Corporate
No.
drow.
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm just going to change over to a different channel until that one gets erased, because that's scary.
Yeah, that's good. That freaked the fuck out of me. Just like, oh,
Here, I can just delete it.
that's slightly nightmarish.
Hey, Kai, can I ride you?
Kai, she kind of like is staring at you.
I thought you were staring at the gnome. Like, what the?
Well, I'm sure she's staring at all small things now.
I
She's
mean,
noticing all the small people. She's like,
just
the fuck.
confused in general. It doesn't take a lot.
Can I just crawl on top of her while she's looking off into space?
I mean, I guess so.
Yay!
Give me an acrobatics check just because I want to see how this goes.
Yeah. Okay. 'Cause it'll be funny if I fail, so I will allow.
I'm really hoping you fail, because I want you to set
Wow.
yourself on fire somehow.
Everybody's just watching this happen.
Acrobatics.
This is fascinating.
It's 7. I'm just like trying to claw up on that thing, like trying to hook myself.
You managed to get up her lower back, and then you're struggling to find a handhold. I guess like the spikes are just a little bit too far apart for your tiny hands to reach, and so you sort of get stuck midway up Kai's back.
I'll just stay there. For now.
Well, I guess you live there.
Yeah, for now.
That
Until
is where
I-
you'll die.
I'm ready.
Alright. Let's go read that. You guys, we got. I want to read Goblin. Let's go read Goblin.
I'll just kind of teleport.
I like teleporting. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Sabuji just suddenly arrives ahead of us somehow.
I'm just gonna. I don't want to like be on top of Candy. Not Candy.
Okay, I'll be honest. I keep on imagining the gnome as this icon instead of like the weird ass image that they have there, and it's just like, oh, this is a much better. This is a much better idea for how a gnome looks. This looks much better.
Okay.
Tiny old
Ricky.
man. Okay.
We already checked the room. It's clean. So.
Yep, I gotta find out where the fuck that room went again. And-
Bing.
Okay.
Well, we found it. Look,
Um,
we're putting it. We found it for you.
Are you guys going back in?
Yeah, we're gonna just see what that.
I just want him to read what it says on the door.
Okay. It's not the door. It's on a crate by the door.
Okay.
Whatever.
He goes in. He's a little bit confused. As why are you under the barrels? How did you get under them?
Bye.
I
You
told
shouldn't be able to get under them. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
He walks in the room and disappears among the mess.
Well, he's dead.
We
He's
lost our
looking
gnome.
around at what you are suggesting for him to read, and he finally spots the crudely scrawled labels on the barrels. And he goes, "Oh yeah, ooh, I would not mess with this. They've got it labeled here as elf pudding, and I'm not really sure what that is."
Well, Grandma has to go check it out, so everyone wait until she,
No,
shuts
I
the
already
tap.
have some. Remember?
Elf pudding?
Aren't they all open?
No, those weren't.
Oh, fuck yeah! Open that shit up.
I
I'm
would
gonna hit it with
recommend
my
moving out of
staff.
the way. I would recommend moving out of the way.
Yeah, Erky's not gonna have a say in that.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my
He's
staff. Do I do a
seen
strength
what
check?
these goblins have been eating and whatnot, so he's not a fan.
God damn it. Do I have to do a strength check? Can I just fucking break a barrel box, please?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be funny to watch this.
It's a
Yes.
7 again. God, you guys.
Grandma, you don't have the strength that you did in your
I'm just
youth.
fucking hitting it with my staff over and over again. I want elf pudding. I'm jumping on the box and I'm tearing into it. I'm using my teeth at this point. I want fucking elf pudding.
Through your struggle and effort, you do eventually manage to
Oh.
pry the lid open.
After like
and-
a half an hour.
Yeah, inside there's like a... What is the best way to describe it? It's probably got the texture of tapioca if the chunks were just a little bit bigger. But color-wise, it's sort of like a mixture. Parts of it are like a sickly pale beige, and other parts are thick, goopy, like deep black and red with like big chunks in it.
Okay, well, I'm not
It's
for thank you guys.
Freaking literal elf pudding, isn't it?
I'm going to leave now.
Okay, I'm just
I feel
gonna
this is a good point to
bottle
leave.
some of this, okay?
Nope, not acknowledging that. Nope, bye. Thank you.
Go ahead. Well, I just bottled it. I'm not gonna eat any. I'll just bottle it for later. Thank
Okay,
you.
how about
for-
You
how about
require
you
the
check the
bottle
door
of
while
elf
you're there? Check the door.
I have bottles. Have you not seen the shit I am carrying?
Check the door since you got the elf blood pudding. You gotta go check the door.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember blood pudding is like isn't like pudding that's like got meaty stuff in it like a thing.
Well, I don't know if it's... I know it's got blood in it. I don't know if it's meaty.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's
I've never had blood pudding.
Okay, I checked. Is the door unlocked?
The door is unlocked.
They
Okay.
gasped.
I peer inside. And I'm gonna
Inside...
do a perception check, I guess.
There's a description for this room.
Okay. Thank God.
Peeking inside, you can see that there are several torches mounted in crude sconces, burning fitfully around this chamber, filling the air with a haze. A double row of marble columns carved with entwined dragons runs the length of this hallway.
Ooh.
So I guess I should find some dragons.
I'm not gonna tell anybody this. I'm just gonna say there's nothing. Fuck you guys. No, I'm gonna do an arcana check while you do that. Just to see if there's any, like, arcanic magic traps that are invisible.
Yeah, go ahead and roll while I search for a Dargon.
God, please stop giving me shitty rolls. I get, like, one good roll, and then it all goes to fucking hell.
You got that? You spent that roll at the beginning of the fucking game.
What is it? What is her... I don't think she has arcane.
Yeah, she should, because she's been using arcane this whole time.
You definitely should have an arcane skill.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have any bonuses in it, so... Yeah, it's 10.
Oops, hold on. Trying to get your room set up here. Why is this?
Shit. Well, it's half of 20.
I still love this Displacer Beast toy I have. It's cute. Angry
Oh, I love the Displacer Beast mini. Is that one of Nilzer's?
It's the generic one I bought from the game store.
The official D&D ones.
Yeah, the very big buff kitty.
Yes.
Buff kitty. Are you distracted by small animals?
My cat's in my face.
Aw.
Hi.
Pet it. Give it kisses!
She
Give
runs
him-
I think I had a dream where I owned a cat.
That's the best kind of
That's
Yeah.
so sad.
I miss my cats. I'll admit that much.
Oh boy, dragon.
Oh, I wonder if these two rooms are connected. I feel like they should be.
Yeah, I probably. Okay, so I'm going to assume that I didn't get shit because
Grandma, did you see any bad guys?
Well, I get room perception, I guess. If we're only seeing dragon. But they could be hiding behind the doors. Okay, perception is 15. Do I see any, like, people living?
This room's actually pretty hazy, so you don't see much of anything. You kind of stop and look for a little while to see if anything moves within the room, but nothing's really happening.
Okay, well, I come out here and I tell them what I say it like that. I told you what I saw. So if
You
wanna
just
come and
said,
check.
this is what I saw, and just stopped.
Dragons, yeah, I explain what I see. What I saw.
I look to Meebo and see if he if that rings any bells to him.
If Grandma, if you can understand.
Oh god, what was his voice?
Meebo!
That's right, he was Wasp Raider. I even practiced that voice earlier today, and I don't know if I can do it. Sounds very much like Eustrel's chambers.
Oh, should we go check it out?
Sounds like
Onward!
I'm not going in there. I don't trust it. It's hazy and there are dragons everywhere. Like,
They're
that's
fake dragons, aren't they?
Well, they could be like those fucking things in the Never-Ending Story, the Sphinx, where you go to walk between them.
Oh
It's like,
god, I love that scene.
This shit's scary. I love it. I love that movie. It's so fucking
I don't remember that movie.
What the fuck? Can we do a movie night and watch it?
Gotta watch
I
more.
feel like you would like it, Sparks.
I
know you don't like
I just don't remember it.
It's terrifying in a good way, though. Like, it's like 80s kids.
Atreyu, no!
No, don't fucking go there. It's okay. He comes back at the end.
Who does what? What movie is this?
Never-ending story.
Oh god, that gave me nightmares as a child.
So,
I didn't understand it. I was very confused.
Like, that along with, like, the Labyrinth and the Dirk Crystal where they had, like, the puppetry that were supposed to be really cool at the time, but
yeah,
when I watched them, it was just like...
80s cartoon. I mean, 80s.
I was just freaked out by it as a kid. I was just like, nope! This is not a thing I'm dealing with today.
Can I do Thunderclap and see if that, like, knocks anybody out?
I'm going to stand over here.
You can. I will warn you. if it doesn't knock anybody out, it's going to alert everybody in the dungeon that there are trespassers, because that thing has a blast of 300 feet.
Oh.
Listen, just fucking use your staff.
My
But
staff
you
for
can
what?
still do that. Like, if you want to do a thunderclap, be my guest, because I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I did.
Good
Din
job.
was not very good at subtlety.
Is he ever? No. I
I
know
mean-
that boy.
I wish I could do a find familiar. Then I can send the familiar to check it out.
Didn't you have a familiar spell?
Yeah, but I had to. It's not a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Man, I mean, I could. Grandma, like I said, she imitates
But
things.
wait, fucking thunderclap is?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
Wait, thunderclap shouldn't be a cantrip, is it?
I think it is.
Thunderwave is the version that isn't a cantrip. That's
I
the
don't
version
know
I
the
have.
difference because I don't play magical classes.
Oh, okay. Okay, thunderclap can still be heard 100 feet away.
Oh god, I'm
You're
stuck.
right, that is a cantrip.
Ha, look, I am a good wizard. I know what
You are a
cantrips
good
are.
wizard.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Why don't you just talk to him, see if anybody comes out and talking to him?
Okay. I step
No,
into...
do what your character would do.
Okay. I kind of stick my head through the door. And I go,
Do thunderclap. Clap, whatever it is.
no, I'm not using thunderclap.
I don't know what it is.
No, I'm not doing that. I am a careful wizard.
I like how it seems like you're whispering to each other in character.
So I stick my head through. I'm like, is anybody here? Oh, we come in peace.
Are you doing it
You guys are like the like pure good party. There's no like real stealth. You guys are just like, excuse me.
I hit things with my staff to see if anyone.
You call out and there doesn't seem to be any answer. Hold on.
Did you do it in Draconic? That's
How
what I
yeah, how loud are you calling out? Are you like just
I'm kind of
inside
like
voice or
no, like I'm calling across the room voice.
okay.
I could do a demonstration, but then I'd hurt everyone's ears.
No. My ears are already still plugged.
Yeah, poor baby.
I know. I gotta go to ENT. Exciting.
Okay, hold on.
Did my niece just scream? Or was it the neighbor? I'm going to assume it was the neighbor, because if it was my niece, I think it would have been a lot louder.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear anything, so...
Yeah.
Hey.
My family is very loud. Especially me, because I have volume control issues where my outside voice and my inside voice sound the same inside my head.
Same.
So whenever my mom's over and I'm talking to the kids when they're doing something bad, my mom be like, "Volume, Taylor, volume." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, is this better?"
Okay, you call out. What's your passive perception?
Where would I find that?
It's going to be underneath your main skills.
Okay,
It should be your wisdom, or 10 plus your wisdom.
10 plus my wisdom?
Oh yeah, there it is.
3, so it's 13. My wisdom is 12
Okay.
plus 1.
Yeah, 13.
As you call that out, you actually see from this door, between that door and the pillar next to it, a figure.
Wait,
It didn't ping?
Didn't ping.
Well, what are we talking about? Is there supposed to be something?
But you see a shadow of some sort move from out of that door and behind one of the figures, the dragons.
She pokes him with the staff. Like
Yeah.
She's poking Sushi with the staff. Tell me come in peace, but do it in Draconic. It's a dragon room.
Well, it's either a goblin or a is a kobold, and they're supposed to speak common. So I figure common is our best chance here. Do you really want to do it in Draconic?
No, you're the one doing it. Just
Okay. Alright, here, tickle corn.
Where
You
did you
hear no
get the tickle corn?
response.
You guys, I think it's a goblin. Because it
Shoot
didn't
something
respond to
into-
tickle corn. Hey, Candy, do you want to go out and serenade our little friend over there? Or I guess I can go.
What spells do I have that I can use to serenade? Do. Dancing lights. I guess I could put some lights in there and see if it shows anything. Well, if
Yes.
it's a dark room, then why the fuck are we not able to see in it?
It's misty.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna use some lights.
Alright, good. That's a good...
I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
And would you like to relay to me what that does?
No. It makes the lights dance.
Is that the one that has the 5 glowing orbs, or?
You create up to 4 torch-sized orbs.
Orbs!
Torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. You can also combine the 4 lights into Voltron. One glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size, whichever you choose. Each light sheds dim light in about a 10-foot radius. As a bonus action,
Yeah,
you turn.
we had the piss lord guy. It was like in a human shape when you were the harpy, and all I remember is it was the piss lord.
Yeah, the piss lord.
Piss
yeah.
Lord?
See, it was
Astronaut.
it was yellow and it looked like piss.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna toss 3 of these onto the map, and I would like for you to decide where you want them to go.
Oh, 4 of them.
4 of them, sorry. There you go.
You said 5 DM, so technically you should give him 5.
I don't know if you can move these or not. I can change it. so
Well,
you can
where
move
is the person that disappeared behind the pillar?
them.
We never saw you peeing.
There you go. I'm going to put one of them right above this person. Just yep.
I'm actually changing it so that you can control where they go.
Oh yay! Oh, nice. Orb.
You just
Orb.
knocked the guy in the face with the orb.
Orb. And I guess this orb goes here.
What is the range on that spell, by the way?
Oh, double checking. Sorry. Range. 120 feet.
Yeah, you're good.
Move that orb back.
It's actually not all that easy here. Let me do a roll. Okay, that's a shitty roll. So yeah, with the illumination, you a faint figure of what you can only imagine must be a goblin on this. Where is he? Did I not move him? Where are you, buddy?
Yeah, so it's like, where he at?
Oh, there was an orb in the way.
I moved
had
the
the-
orb.
Yeah, I had the orb highlighted. He was directly on top of it. Yep, and you can see the faint silhouette of a goblin here, and just as soon as that light comes into view, he's actually going to get an attack of opportunity because he was stealth hiding. And who is directly in front of the doorway?
Me and Candy.
You got 2 of you here. Do you want to flip a coin?
I'll do it.
Are we in battle mode or?
He's going to get this attack, and then you guys are going to go into battle.
I just wanted to
And of
talk
course-
to him. I just want to talk.
And of course, Kai is right behind us. Well, further behind us. Really far behind us, actually. Hi, Kai.
Hi, where are you? I'm on top of you. I forgot that. I guess I just like yelled this at Sushi from on top of Kai in the other room.
No, too late. You're already over there.
I wasn't listening. I got up to wash a paintbrush.
I was saying like, because I'm like, I forgot I was right on top of you, so I shouldn't be here. I should be on top of you.
Alright, so
You fell off.
I got off.
you are going to take 6 damage.
Oh my god.
What are you taking damage from?
There was a
Arrows.
goblin that snuck out and managed to land a hit for a sneak attack.
I'm gonna die.
Child.
Oh,
Oh, he's in range for addition. He's in range for
I took an arrow to the knee.
He took an arrow to the face, more like it.
no.
Kai had one in her neck and she just flexed it out. So.
I have one in my blood.
God, that just makes me cringe.
I shout out, what was that for?
Sylvan, what's your alignment? Because it's definitely lawful good.
What was my neutral good?
Yeah, you're lawful good.
Alright,
Alright,
I'll
and
change
everyone
that.
can roll initiative.
I just add my entire dex
Wait,
modifier.
I have to show you.
Can I be a
Yeah,
grumpy
you add
lawful
your dex
good?
modifier.
10 plus my
I could
dex
be a grumpy
modifier.
lawful good.
That's I rolled a 16. We put that in there.
Alright, so this is
Okay,
Sylvan right now.
see.
Oh, no, wait. There we go.
That's plus a proficiency bonus, right?
No. Initiative is
Oh, your
just your
dex.
dexterity.
Okay.
Okay, so...
I think this is the first time you've rolled low, Kai.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Why did I get a fucking 19? Are you fucking shitting me? The 21 in total. Fuck you.
Okay, I have to ask. I think that's Jim Carrey, but what movie is that from? Like the fuck
Ace
is?
Ace Ventura.
Number
Okay.
2. Number 2.
Oh, you guys actually rolled higher. Good job.
I got an 18 plus 2 is 20. I'm good at math, guys.
I'm actually not gonna roll Meepo for this because he senses this danger. And he is out. Actually, I guess
What
I
is
should
he,
roll to make sure he's
Spider-Man?
even in here.
Are you gonna at least roll for
Fucking
this dude?
botched it anyway.
That dude better heal me after this.
Oh yeah, Urki's part of the team now, huh?
How useful is he? Not very, but still,
I
he's
don't
part
even
of the
think he
team.
has stats. What are?
He's in the
just
team
Google.
in spirits.
He's our mascot.
I thought Meepo was the mascot.
I guess so, but I feel like Meebo's more useful than him.
Or at least more useful than he is right now, because he doesn't have fucking stats. Oh god, that gif is like, what the fuck?
All right, I'm gonna go with like a generic cleric NPC sheet.
I'm gonna be like the grumpiest lawful good wizard ever.
You're not even grumpy, you're just like, no, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
I
fuck, this is
announced
third edition.
I announced that we were here. I said we came in peace. We even lit you up to make sure we could see where you were.
Well, listen, police have the right to fire back now because they shot at you. So, fucking do it. Get your gun out. Let's go.
I mean,
You have the gun.
I know.
You have the gun that you keep on forgetting about the general existence of.
Oh, I haven't forgot. I just don't want Grandma to lose a gun. I don't think she knows how to use it quite yet either.
Oh my fucking god! I have to build this goddamn character.
just give him a
Well,
simple
somebody
healing
just stay
spell.
out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him like 2 cantrips real quick because like he has nothing. He literally is set up to. He like
Sacred Flame.
the book is insistent on him joining the party, and then they give him nothing.
Give him Sacred Flame.
Yeah, Sacred Flame's like the go-to.
Do you want me to paste it to you?
I got it.
Okay.
Yo, Urky,
The other one can be whatever.
come to this jerkwad and ask him why he shot me in the knee.
Okay, first in the order is Granny.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get ready to watch Granny do something epic and then miss.
He's gonna do anything?
I think your dice are cursed.
Here's the thing about Grandma, okay? She likes, her favorite was always was Turgundy, but Turgundy's not here. She doesn't really care about any of you. I mean, but at the same time, she knows she can't go through this alone, so she's gotta like protect you guys. But at the same time, it's just a goblin.
That
She's
shot me
just-
in the knee.
And plus, she can't do shit. She's fucking standing in a wall. So guess what Grandma's gonna do?
Jack Diddley.
Jack shit, because that's her character. So
You're not going to get any of my discarded scales now.
I already took them, so okay, I'm done. Plus, I am
Alright.
in front of a wall.
You're not gonna ready an action in case one of them comes towards you?
One of them, there's more than one?
Well, in case this one does, I mean,
How do I
you guys are
ready
in a
an
big open.
How do I ready an action and not actually?
You say what you want to do if something happens. So, like, you
Okay.
say if a goblin comes to attack me, I want to stab it in the face.
Can I use Sacred Flame if that happens?
Yeah,
Or if- okay.
you can
okay.
just ready Sacred Flame. Sylvan, it is your turn.
I'm so grumpy.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Now I do.
Yo, Eriki, at some point, get over here and badmouth this goblin for me, okay? Thank you.
And that's your turn.
No! I'm allowed to talk! I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on this jerkwad.
Okay.
Jerk waffle.
It should fit. I should get him because he's 5 squares away, and it's a 60-foot range.
I think that's, yeah.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Yeah, you're playing range.
Okay. Here, I'm going to roll a d20 to see if I hit.
So watching from behind, you guys see Sylvan hold your staff forward, pointed towards the goblin.
Oh, jeez.
Rolling.
Squeak.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to.
What do I add? I had a 2, yeah?
You rolled a 2?
No, I'm at. Don't I add something?
Yeah. You add your spellcasting modifier, which should be under your weapons.
Alright, spell plus 4, so 9. 13! I'm sure I didn't hit him.
No.
Yeah.
Like that tiny. No.
13
Yeah,
on a
so
goblin?
it matches. If it matches, it goes in the favor.
I thought it was
Or,
in favor of
the-
the attacker.
For when you're attacking somebody, I'm pretty sure it goes in favor of the enemy. If it matches. I'm not sure. If you want to Google it, I'll stand down. I mean, I just
know Magnus lost a ton of things because of that.
Okay, let's
I
Google
could
it.
be wrong.
I mean, I hope you're
It could just
right
be Magnus
because
being
I'll be
Magnus.
very upset right now. But at least we know his defense, his armor.
Who wins ties?
Oh my god, this stupid goblin has more armor class than I do.
What is your armor class?
12.
Mine's
Jack
18.
diddly.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you magic classes are squish.
My character has less squish than Silbon.
I know, me too. I am 18.
Because I have a high dexterity. Oh god, that's terrifying. What
What
the
the-
fuck happened? Why did Discord go in front of everything?
Yeah, Linus has 18 too, and he's a fucking paladin.
Are you just
Alright,
sweet
There
so
there
much?
seems to be a lot of mixed opinions. So we'll just say that if it matches, the roller wins. So then it does hit.
Oh, yay, I win! Stupid gremlin.
Somebody remember that, because I'm sure I'm gonna forget at some point. And
Yeah,
like,
I think for like previously we had it so that who if you're like getting attacked, if they rolled your armor class, you won.
okay,
I very certainly remember us doing that rule.
let's set it to whoever's rolling will take the favor.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to play this how you guys want to play. Like I don't want to.
I want to
do
play to
any
win
rules
and
you guys
not
aren't
die.
happy
That's my thing. I don't want to die.
Okay, roll your damage.
Hold on. Figure out. Ray of Frost is a 1d8. This is yep. That is a d8.
Are you sure?
Yes, the highest number on it is an 8.
Oh dear.
Oh, I ran early. Come back. Alright. And do I add a 4 to it?
Nope, you don't add anything as a spellcaster.
Alright, it's a 3.
Alright, he takes 3 damage.
I wish he was
And
dead.
I move to the right thing to make sure I'm doing the right damage.
I wish he
Hey,
was
where's
dead.
my calculator? Let me make sure that thing's ready for when I need it.
Needed dead. I'm so grumpy.
Alright. Oh fuck, I don't need that. What am I doing?
Can't believe I promised those goblins back
Initiative.
there that would free them.
Okay. It is the goblin's turn now.
The goblin's going to attack me, I'm going to be dead.
You are the only one in the room. Nobody else has advanced yet. He's gonna stay positioned where he is. Maybe come out just a little bit more so it's easier to tell which square he's on. It's kind of hard because he's on a pillar, like he's next to the pillar, but the pillar's not on a square.
Eh.
But
Whatever,
he's
I'm gonna
gonna
be dead.
try and shoot an arrow at you.
Hit the other knee.
Does a 14 hit you?
Yes, it hits me!
You sound so angry. It's hilarious.
She said her armor class was 12, so
It does 4 damage to you as an arrow
I'm
strikes you in the
dead!
shoulder. It's okay. You're just unconscious.
No, wait. I still have 2 more hit points. Sorry.
Candy,
Okay, you're still conscious if you have more hit points.
Oh my God,
I would
Jen.
suggest that you
So
guys
fun.
move.
So fun.
Candy, it's your turn.
1 second, let me recover from my dying. I don't know if I want to shoot an arrow at this guy or actually like insult him, because I don't have a good insult right now.
Just say I insult him really bad.
Well, I like insulting.
I give a sick burn.
Yes.
He lights himself on fire suddenly. Well, I'm gonna insult the fuck out of him.
All right.
He looks.
Tell him his
Like
name's
Yoda.
shit.
His
You
name
look
is
like
Shitface
Yoda's
McGee. His name is Shitface McGee, and everybody hates him.
Oh, does he have to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, double check. I think he does.
Dang it.
Yes, he has to make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
That's
Well, they're not very
9.
smart.
Yeah, no, he actually gets a penalty for this.
Oh,
Hey, baby.
So you need to roll damage.
yay!
So upset.
I rolled a 4. I have good rolls with this little tiny piece of dice.
Any bonuses? No, it's a spell. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a spell. Yeah, it's only if I like shoot him with an arrow.
Is it
Yeah,
piece
only-
of dice or pizza dice?
Pizza dice. Pizza
I want-
dice sounds awesome, but like also please do remember that they have a disadvantage on the next attack roll. That's the only
Oh,
reason I
yeah.
actually use this spell.
Okay, let me put a little marker on him so I remember that. Oh, and as a bonus action, you can also. Oh, he's not a character. Hold on. You're not a drawing. Okay. So he gets disadvantage. Put a little snow on him. I'm gonna move
I
your
like how
leg.
it's on top of the orb.
Orb.
As a bonus action at the end of your turn, you can move lights around as you please.
Yay! I'm going to convert him all of him. Just fuck you, you fucker.
Just blind him horribly.
Fuck you, you asshole.
I don't know
All
if
the
that
lights
actually
follow,
would
you know.
do anything.
They're really, really bright, and it's bright.
Each light sheds dim light up to a 10-foot radius.
There's
Whatever, we're still blinding him. Goblins have sensitive eyes.
Next
sensitive
is
cells.
you, Kai.
Alright. Just counting my movement here because I'm kind of far back.
So upset.
Alright, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to move in front of Silbon.
Oh,
and
thank God!
I'm going to hunker down and I guess ready in action.
Okay,
Oh,
you
Because
okay.
I
hunker.
can't reach from here, so.
Angry attack cat.
Kind of mama.
What action are you readying?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Can I, like, defend? Is that a thing?
Sure. I don't really know how that works. How would you like to?
Well, I imagine the fucker's going to try shooting at me, so she's kind of prepared for an arrow, I guess.
Okay, so you're prepared to take the hit if there is one towards Sylvan.
Yeah, I imagine. I don't know if he'd roll at disadvantage or something.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know how
already
that would
rolling
work.
at disadvantage because of the spell.
Well, now it's a mega disadvantage.
Super ultra disadvantage.
But
Okay.
she's protecting Sylvan.
Sure.
God.
Meepo's turn. Meepo's like, nope. And that's the end of his turn. Our friend Erky's gonna come join the gang. Let me just check real quick.
You're a freaking cleric. You're heal people.
I know, like, I feel like
Very
They don't
fearless,
get-
stupid
I was
gnome.
gonna ask, if you ready an action, like when it's your turn, can you drop that action and do something else, or?
you can jump in during the initiative to take a place that isn't where you already were in the initiative, but you're going to be staying at that initiative, like at that. So you're at the top of the list right now.
Yeah, I mean, like when
Um,
it's my turn, I have Sacred Flame ready, but can I do, or do I have to cast it, or can I cast something else?
If you want to jump in front of somebody else's turn, is what I'm saying. Like you can do your action, like you can take your turn at any point
Oh, okay.
and do something different, but at that point your initiative becomes that.
Okay.
So if you go now, you are at the end of the initiative.
No, I want to see what this guy can do, because I was going to use Cure Wounds on Sylvan, but if he's going to cure him.
Yeah, he normally NPCs don't have leveled spells, but I'm gonna give him a Cure Wounds because like he seriously needs to be retconned. They set him up to be really shitty. So he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on Sylvan.
Oh my
Yay.
god.
Let's see. You're gonna
Took
regain
my shtick, you son of a bitch.
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. What the fuck is his spellcasting one? We don't know.
Just use mine. It's the attack bonus for spells. It's 5.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do that. Whatever.
Oh, hey, he rolled a 7. So someone do that math for Sylvan.
That is a 9. Ah, whoo! Let me just yank this arrow out of my knee. I'm okay. I'll walk it off.
You got 2 arrows, so just 1 arrow.
Yeah. The other one's
Wait.
good where it is.
Yeah. When I'm feeling better, I'll take that one out.
I'm gonna have to like keep track of his spell slots at some point, but we'll fix it. Granny, you're next.
Okay, well,
You can cure me again.
I could, but I am missing hit points. Oh my god.
I took an arrow for you, Granny.
You didn't take an arrow from me.
An
You
arrow.
were mean to me earlier. You called me stupid.
I didn't call you stupid.
Alright, I'll use Cure Wounds on you. Why not?
Thank you.
Can I cleave that so I can get half of them?
Nope.
Dang it. Oh, but I'm going to use Inflict Wounds. Alright, a creature you touch gains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability. Okay, so let me roll my 1d8. That's the 8 one, right?
Oh, hey, there's a serious storm going on outside, I guess.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay, you
When's
get
the
8.
last time we even had a storm?
Oh, I'm jealous.
Wait, what was that?
You get 8 hit points back.
Oh, I'm fully healed.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yay!
You remember.
I was gonna say, don't you have the Glutton's Fork? You haven't used that at all.
I
She
used it
has
already.
used it.
Yes?
I used it
Yeah.
on the Kobold shield that we found.
And then you ate it like a weirdo.
No. Well, I got health back, so.
And that's once per day, I believe.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
it's
think you
once
guys
per
have been
day.
in here for a day yet.
Yeah, so that's why I haven't used it.
Also, I really
Okay.
hope you spellcasters are keeping track of your spell slots.
Yeah, I have one spell slot left.
Okay.
I have 2.
Okay.
I have.
So that's
2.
code for I haven't been keeping track.
2! I had to scroll down a bit to find out where the stupid thing went.
Okay, so you cured wounds. Sylvan, you are cured.
Oh,
I'm looking
yeah.
at you still, Ben. Like, you...
Whatever, I already have a reward for you, so get off my back.
A war?
A reward.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know whose turn it is.
Your turn.
It's my turn! Oh!
That's
Sorry, I got distracted.
okay.
Splash. Thunderclap. If I try
Yes.
Ray of Frost, can I make it go around Kai, or do I just step?
You can step 1 over and you're good.
Beep. Okay. Ray of Frost again. I'm gonna try to ice his feet. Or like his hands or something, so he can't shoot me
Okay.
no more.
We'll pick one of those two. Which one are you gonna aim for?
hand.
I'm going to aim for his feet so he can't run away. If any
That's-
Okay.
luck, we can we can interrogate him. Now that we have someone who speaks Goblin.
Gotcha.
Why do you keep running away?
Because they hate you.
16 plus 4 is a 20!
Canasta 20.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you definitely hit him. Go ahead and roll your damage on him.
It sucks. That's only for if you hit him. It's like, God.
Whatever, I definitely hit him. It wasn't like, 13. Oh, there he shot you with another arrow. I'm gonna roll this thing. 7.
Okay. Hold on. real quick.
I want Ice's feet.
Is there a foot icon? There is!
Yes!
Oh, you fucking lost in there. You're so happiest I've ever heard you.
Well, I didn't know if there would be one or not. I was trying to find a good way to represent that his feet had been crystallized over.
It's stepping on the snail.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Run,
How much
snail,
damage?
run!
7 damage?
Yeah. Is he dead?
Okay.
Oops.
Nope, he's still going.
Alright.
But his feet are frozen to the ground. Yeah, I'm not gonna let him move now. That's a good plan.
Thank you.
He also has disadvantage on his next attack here. So let's see. What can he do?
He can attack.
I'm looking at his attacks.
With the bow.
He just replaces the arrow that I took out of my knee.
Puts another arrow in the other knee.
I forgot he's got like all these extra things that he can do, and I've just completely forgot about them. Okay. Well, he hasn't done them yet, so he won't do them now. He's going to make a ranged attack, and the first one he's aiming for you, Sylvan, but Kai is in the way. Take disadvantage on that.
He has like so many disadvantages
That's
right
a 20. And a nat 20. Wow, he actually got 2 different 20s.
now.
Fucker.
That first one's actually going to hit.
Oops.
7 damage, Kai.
I mean, that could have been bad if you're back on.
Wait, that
And
was
he's-
Takai?
Yeah, that was to you, Kai.
Oh.
And then he gets to make a second attack. And for this one, he actually hoists his crossbow here, or his, I guess it's the crossbow because of the icon, up to the torch in the dragon's mouth, and he lights the bow on fire.
Motherfucker.
And this time, because he's already landed 1 hit, he's going to aim again, Kai. 21 for the first one, and 6 for the next one. So he shoots it off. The fire among all of the lights in his face was just too distracting, and he misses this time.
All the 10 bajillion lights I decided to place directly upon him.
So he doesn't have disadvantage on the next one, but he's still stuck. And that's the end of his turn. However...
Does he give
hold
up?
on.
However,
From the room,
Oh god! There's gonna be
he
more?
he looks back to the room and he starts calling out something in Goblin, and from that room, their speed...
Eriki, did he just call for reinforcements?
yup.
Oh!
I lost.
Okay, you know what? I am trying to be really nice to these goblins. Because I said I would rescue their friends.
I know, I'm just saying. He says, I lost. Yes. lady.
Okay,
That's
you,
fine.
Eriki, can
This is
you
gonna
just...
take a second.
Eriki, once you're done placing down the goblins, yell out that we are here to help save their friends from the kobolds.
They can't
We're already shooting at the
I
other
know,
dude.
but they
I don't-
couldn't understand me. I don't think they speak common. I think they just speak goblin.
I don't think this will work, but okay.
Ow.
I just want to be a nice guy and take all these arrows out of my knees.
It's your very concern is the arrows in your knee.
I have a collection of arrows in my knees. It just magically grows. Like a porcupine.
How you move that knee and all is beyond everybody. It's kind of gross.
Stupid goblins. Just... I bet if Turgundi was here, she would make friends with them, like the Rat King.
Yeah, he calls out to the room, and 3 more goblins come charging out. Another archer who takes refuge behind one of the other dragons, and 2 smaller ones that just seem to have the scimitars. No ranged weaponry here. And they go charging out and take their positions, and they're all screaming at you, seeming to cast out words of warning.
Eriki, what are they saying?
Well, my religion doesn't permit for me to repeat those words.
Okay.
Foul statements.
Okay.
I guess this would be a good note for Thunderwave.
Candy.
I am oh my god, I can't do thunderclap. What the fuck cares anymore? Now they're all here.
Well, I mean, it's good to knock everybody back. I probably could run to the center of them and use Thunderwave and just explode.
You go for it, Pikachu.
Somebody rescue me from my own stupidity, because Candy is going to rush into the room. Hope to God they actually do Thunderwave instead of failing badly at it.
Jesus, you moved pretty far. Can you move that far?
It's like my 30-foot range. And
Yeah,
two.
each square is
okay.
5 foot.
I was like, jeez. You just ran in there.
Yep.
Hi, guys!
Okay, so, instantaneous. Okay, so a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a cost saving for. Okay, so should I move a little forward?
Well, I'm within 15 feet of you.
Could I move?
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit, like 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can move.
Hold on. You are in the center of it. It's a 15-foot cube. So hold on. Let me pull up a.
You just count out 15 in each direction.
No, it's a cube with her as the center.
Yeah, so you count out 15 from Candy.
No, I think you're just out of it because.
Are you counting Candy as the first 5 or next to Candy?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, Candy is in the middle. So it's a 3 square by 3 square with Candy in the center. So all of the squares around Candy directly.
Well, I need to move forward a little bit anyways.
So, like, that's the extent right
You
there.
could stand here and hit 3 goblins.
Where? Here?
Here.
Your pings are showing
Your
up,
thing
man.
doesn't work.
It's not pinging? Son of a
No.
bitch.
Here
Alright,
was the
let
first.
me grab.
Oh, no.
Okay. Hold on.
Wasn't it this dragon statue right here in front of Kai? Oh god.
So the way radius works, this is how much ground that covers, and Candy would have to be in the very center square. So where Candy is currently, that's what would be hit by a 15-foot cube.
Just
Wait,
leave
but
that there.
that's only 2. That's only 2.
It's only 10.
Each
Yeah, that's-
square is 5 feet.
Yeah, and you only did like it's a 15-foot range.
Okay,
Make the square a
whatever.
little bigger.
This
Make
is
the
why
square
I
a
don't
little
play
bigger.
spellcasters.
I
need to
don't.
make the
Hold
square a
on.
little
Hold on.
bigger.
Why would it be any bigger? It's 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, and like I'm at the center, so one.
You count. You count.
You count. Yeah, you count. You are
then,
one
like-
of those 5 feet.
Yeah, but like it'd be two squares out from me, and like you only did like 1 square.
No, so
Oh.
so this is a square. You count as a square,
Summer children.
and then this is a square. So 5, 10, 15. 3 by
So I
3.
hit nothing.
No,
move,
what I'm saying
move over
is-
1 more.
Yeah, if you were up 1 more. No.
Here,
No, up.
here.
Yeah.
Left 1.
I hit. Oh, I don't hit anything
Here.
because nothing's. Oh,
Then
God,
you hit
that's
everything in that area.
Cool. I can't move that far though.
I love the
Where
idea Candy's bouncing around.
I don't know where you were. You know what?
I
I'll let
was
you move
from
there, though.
here, so I moved. I can't really move through Kai. Does Kai count like as? Can I move around?
No,
Kai, or-
you move
From
under
what
her.
I read,
can-
you can pass through other players
1,
on your team.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm tired of doing numbers, so just fucking move and hit all of them.
I will use Thunder Wave and
Okay.
let everybody know that there is some fuckers in this fucking fuck station.
Alright. They have to make a constitution saving throw. What are goblins' constitution?
They want to
Okay,
live.
it's +0 for all of them.
They live dangerously.
First one rolled a 19.
Fuck.
Second one rolled an 8.
Nice.
Third one rolled a 17.
Okay, so on a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed, so...
Okay, good. So they still take damage. Go ahead and roll 2d8, and I will the middle one 10 feet away.
I'm just gonna grab 2d8 because I'm lazy. Actually.
Well, I guess his feet have been dislocated from his body.
Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! Ooh!
Oh, fuck.
Ooh! Oh!
Yeah, that's a
Candy,
good
that was
point.
hardcore.
Yeah, toss
Ouch.
an extra d6 on top of that.
Goodbye.
Just for that one specifically.
Goodbye! You are gone with the wind!
Well, he can't move. He can't run now.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, now I get to pull up a calculator for this.
Uh-oh.
Did his legs get torn off?
Yeah, his feet got torn off because I froze his
He got
feet to the
torn.
ground.
So he's not gonna run.
I did a walloping 17 damage.
Dang
Is
it.
that for just the D8s?
That's through the 2d8s and the d4, d5, d6. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that one, his legs get ripped off and the force of the thunder just, I mean, like, his head just explodes. I mean, like,
So, but it's okay. We got others.
the other two are
But
gonna
that's what he
take
gets for
half.
shooting me in the knee.
The D6 damage is not gonna apply to them because their legs were not frozen to the ground. So what did
Just
you roll
wait.
for the,
Just wait.
What?
the 2 D8s? What did you roll with just them?
I rolled an 8 and a 5.
Okay, so they are taking 7 damage.
I'm being
No, they're taking 6 damage because you round down for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's still damage, which is good.
Yeah, no, that was really good. I
Also,
can't fucking. Your fucking orb is on top of the guy.
I'm just gonna blind them like a dick waffle. Here, have an orb in your face.
Okay. Alright, that was really good.
I mean, it might not be the best move because of the fact I'm in the center of all the combat.
I
I didn't cast Blade Word on myself.
emits a thunderous boom audible to 300 feet.
Ow, I guess
Let
they're
me
deaf.
take a look at our map here. Hold on a second.
This is probably not the best decision, but goddamn, do I feel cool.
You do. I mean, we did it. That was a team effort. We slaughtered that one goblin.
Welp.
How many people did I call?
Candy's just killing everybody.
Hold on. I gotta read a little bit here.
You know, we might as well just charge into every room at this point because there's no point of me going, "Hey, we come in
There's no
peace."
mistake itself.
You broke, Sushi. Goodbye, Sushi. You tried.
I tried really hard, and then they shot me in the knee.
But that's
I'm
only
sorry,
darkness.
Sushi, but you're not playing around. You're not playing with people who like diplomacy. You're playing with murder hobos.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those first goblins seemed okay.
I don't like how long it's taking.
And there's a lot to read.
I just want to see their leader and explain to that to the leader what's going on.
I mean, from all indications, it sounds like they captured the humans and are probably gonna like eat them or some horrible things. So I don't think we can really use diplomacy.
want to reason. I mean, they kept it for months in that fucking little tiny cage. I don't think they give a shit.
I
You
guess-
hear the door behind you
Oh, fucking hell.
at the western side of the room. You hear commotion.
I don't like commotion.
And after a few minutes, you actually start to hear something slam against the door, something very heavy.
Ah!
Listen,
Why would the dragon be coming?
It actually, after that
Oh,
slam, it goes quiet.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's great. That's fine. Yeah, there's this.
Which door was it?
The one on the western wall.
That one.
next to
No.
someone.
West, left. Yeah. I wonder why my ping isn't working. I'm kind of sad about that.
My ping doesn't work.
You
My
can
ping works. Are you holding it down?
I didn't know that.
There you go. You gotta hold it down.
Oh, now I can move with my mouse again.
Are you not seeing the pink one?
Yes, we just saw the pink one.
Okay, so it is working. I guess it just wasn't working then. Kai, it's your turn.
Alright, so
This amalgamation's coming for us.
Oh, I missed the amalgamate.
Something's just dead.
I'm gonna use my shit.
You could use that.
Oh no, I had an idea already, and then this new information was presented, so
In which
Nah, I-
Candy decides to disrupt everybody's plans by launching himself into the sun.
Yeah, all of your ears are ringing.
My character becomes an anime character. Thank you very much.
Alright. I
was
want to
fun.
do my charge attack through these two goblins.
Okay. Roll an attack on the first one, and then I'm going to do a contest your attack versus the dexterity of the second one.
I just realized you're just doing the most
basic math.
awesomest. You're doing the
One of
awesomest
these
of
days.
attacks.
Well, that's the best thing I could think of, and then I have to add 6 to that. 18?
Definitely hits the first one.
Am I rolling again?
Yeah, roll for the second one. I'm going to contest it this time.
Okay. And it's under my computer. Oh, that one's 23.
Well, yeah, that hits them both, I guess.
Very bad.
And what is my dice on that one?
I don't know. We never really came up. We need to like sit down tomorrow.
Well,
and
we
figure out
assigned that at D8. I just gotta figure out which one of these is the fucking D8.
because I have to figure out what happens to them after you hit them. I guess you'll stop where the second one was, and then.
Well,
push them
generally, I
back.
imagine she keeps going until she hits a wall. I mean, they're goblins. They're a size class.
I know.
smaller.
I'm just trying to combat like the walking, like the movement versus like the
Well,
dash.
she's got
and
30
this,
feet.
that.
So,
Is that 30 feet?
I don't know.
Where were you? You were there.
So she'd be pushing them back to that other dragon statue, that one at
Yeah,
the far end at least.
You would be stopping there, and I'd say you'd push them at least no less than 10 feet from that point. I mean, they're going with you as you're charging.
Yeah, that's 10 points of damage.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
move. What would that be? 5, 10. This one here, too. And they're each going to take, what did you say?
At
How much
10.
damage? One of them's dead.
Yes.
Alright, one of them exploded.
Good.
Yeah, he
Well,
he died on
just got-
impact.
Yeah, his dead body just went like ragdolling by.
Yep. And then the other one is pushed back. Okay.
Like, my whole concern was like, oh shit, Candy's got all this stuff around it. It's like, oh crap, now there's more shit coming. Alright, let me try and like get rid of as much as possible first.
It was awesome. No worries.
Meepo, having heard the loud sound from Candy and then the louder sound from the door at the end, decides to stay where it's safe.
Good job, people. You're good.
Let's see. How far is Sacred Flame? 60 feet? Can you read?
I was gonna say, at least we'll have somebody who can read the story of our awesomeness, and I realized I'm the word. I'm supposed to be telling the stories of our awesomeness.
I mean, there could be multiple people.
Yeah, he can hit from there. Okay. Sacred Flame, what do you do for that? Dexterity saving throw. Grandma, what's your spell DC?
My, I think it's 13.
Okay, then this failed.
Yeah.
I'm just using your stats for right now. He tries to cast Sacred Flame on the goblin, but it does nothing. He can't seem to gain his focus on it.
Somebody feed
Granny?
feed the gnome.
Granny, you just watched the gnome cast a spell that you are familiar with, and fail.
I smirk at it like,
What
I want you to fail also.
is this, amateur hour?
have you, wait a minute, I know that in Parks and Rec when Andy's like, I want to be in front, I want to be in first class, and when somebody walks by me to the back, I go, I don't know if you remember that. Can I move up here?
Yeah.
Okay, shit. Well, I can kind of get to the door, can I?
Oh no, you can go through the door. You're fine.
Oh, do I want to go? Okay, fuck it. Okay, I'll go there. Can I go there?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one, because I want to do Toll the Dead. That's 60 feet. Can I hit the
Yeah, definitely.
this dude here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. Let's see if it even hits.
Does he make a wisdom save?
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
But again,
I was gonna say,
goblins
they-
aren't very smart.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save throw.
Ooh, my audio is getting funky. Is my audio getting funky, or is it just you when you talk, Kat?
Oh, it is.
Because, like, every once in a while, specifically your audio clips over to just the left side.
Yes, I don't know. I think it's because might be not. Yeah, it might be my speaker or something
That's
else.
very strange. Am I the only one experiencing?
I think
she
you are.
kind of goes in and out a little bit, but that's all I hear.
That's very strange. I hope
I'll
nothing's
use
wrong
my
with these
phone
headphones.
next time. That should be better. But it's not charged right now, so yeah.
That is a 5.
Do you
Pretty
not see
sure it's a fail.
All right. The target is missing any of its hit points, right?
Yep.
Then
Yeah, because he got hit in the thunder wave.
1d12 necrotic damage.
God,
What
necromancers are OP.
Hot night. Okay. That's 3, but it's something. It's something.
Yeah.
Okay. I tried.
Yep, dealing 3 damage. He hears bells ringing, and orbs of light are swirling around his head, and he's very uncomfortable with this. Next is Sylvan.
I'm waiting for his feet too.
Okay.
just cut off everybody's feet.
I'm going to do ray
Leave them with nubs.
of frost, and then I add a 4 to whatever I roll.
Yep.
Stupid goblin, try to be nice.
I heard you faintly whisper sugar sugar.
Oh, right. Wait, what is it? 17 plus 4 is a 21.
Good enough to hit.
All
Aiming
right.
for those feet again. Go ahead and roll your damage.
You ain't going nowhere, bitch.
It'll be funny if you just kill him.
I probably will. I got an 8.
An 8 for damage. Nice. He's still standing though.
Okay, but now he can't go nowhere.
Probably will be for a while, because them's feet's be frozen.
Good.
It is the goblin's turn. The goblin to the back here, seeing you, Kai, and having just been jostled,
Runs away
let's see.
like a little
Tousled.
bitch.
He was tousled.
Tousled. Let me check real quick. Fucking melee characters, I'm just not good with them. How much damage does that do?
Your mom. It does your mom amount of damage. Just so everyone knows, I wrote in my notes that goblins suck.
Alright. He's coming for you, Kai. He's gonna do, like, he kind of, like, pulls out his 2 daggers and screams something along the lines of what you kamikaze goblin, and does a flying leap at your face.
I heard a cat meow.
Meow. Meow,
What is
meow.
your dexterity? No, not. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a 23 to hit.
Well, yeah.
I don't know with barbarians.
Well, they ain't got no 20-something.
Okay. Oh no, not at level 2. You might though. Wait. Damage for that. Where the fuck are my dice?
On my microwave.
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 Cat, did I hear a cat meow?
Meow.
Probably. Echo, was that you?
Kitty.
Hi.
I want to love your cats.
Meow, damn it. Meow.
Alright, dealing 8 damage. And he's on you now.
Somebody heal the poor cat. I'm sorry, Kai, but you're a cat
then-
now in my brain.
As a bonus action, he's going to disengage.
Nope,
And-
fucker!
And he's going to turn and try to run to the door, and he's going to hold. He runs to it under the assumption that he can burst through. But as he grabs onto it, he kind of does that thing like where you're going too fast, and he slams right into the door.
Does
And
he
after
not-
jiggling the handle a couple of times, he realizes it's not opening.
Good.
And that's the end of his turn. The other one is going to once again take a shot here. He gets a multi-attack.
Whatever. I froze your feet. I still feel good to myself.
He does. He does have frozen feet. In fact, let me put the foot icon on him so I don't forget that.
What if you? I'll
Yeah?
just ask after the game.
It's like she's trying to communicate.
Okay, it was for your benefit, but I hear it. It was the glutton's fork. I wish you could like just pass that around so everybody could have a shot. But I don't think you can do that.
No.
That would be cool though. Like here, you can have a taste. Only once a day.
All right. A 23 to hit you, Sylvan. He's got to roll at disadvantage to hit you, Candy. So that's 14. And higher
Why does
than
he get
14.
23 to hit me?
Because he gets +4 to hit and he rolled a 19.
Alright.
18, 19.
Whatever, I'm going to freeze his mouth next. Probably should freeze his weapon.
Does a 14 hit you, Candy?
I have to say, ha! No, because I have a thing of 16
Okay.
each.
But it does hit you, Sylvan. So that is
Why is my armor class so low for a barbarian?
8 damage for you, Sylvan. What is your armor class?
17?
That's actually kind of high.
Well, everybody else seems to be pretty on par with that.
I'm 12.
You're unarmored too, so you're gonna get a bonus when you rage. You haven't raged ever.
Hasn't been a reason to.
You're at 3 health, my man.
I'm not the healer of the group. That ain't my fault.
No, you're
I'm
the
a tank.
You're the blow through the entire character.
Don't worry, I'm going to use my last spell slot on you, my man.
Don't worry. You guys are probably gonna level up soon, so we'll get a
Bruce,
chance
you're
to
awesome.
patch any. Well, we're going through the story,
Hmm.
and I'm a checkpoint kind of leveler, not a. Oh,
That
dog's
makes sense.
barking. Yeah, no, I'm not good at numbers, so when I'm like at the end of a campaign, oh, you guys get 1,000 experience, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm level 5. Like, oh no, I didn't mean that. Sylvan, did you take your damage?
Yeah,
you did.
I have 5 hit points.
Oh god.
Because it was 8, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I only have 13 health.
that's the end of the goblin's turns. Candy,
Right, so which
you
of these
just
is more
watched this
damage?
guy take a puck shot at you and miss.
Yeah, which of these two is more damage? Do I have to say though?
Go for the one that's trying to run away.
Looking at them, oh, that's a good question. What are they at? Yeah, the one trying to run away looks like he's in lesser shape.
Does that mean he's in shittier shape? Okay, I'm gonna stab this fucker. Because I have a sword!
Oh,
I'm gonna use my sword.
Wait, is that the one with frozen feet though?
No.
Yep.
The one at the door, it doesn't have frozen feet.
Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give you advantage on this. Because he's got frozen feet.
No, she's
Sweet.
going after this one. Yeah?
Okay, how do I roll a damage weapon? Because I remember there's some weird thing where I get like 2 fucking bonuses. I don't know
Okay,
how.
so when you're rolling with advantage, you roll your attack twice and then take the higher.
Kill. Which is a good thing because I just rolled a 3 and then I rolled a 16. So put
There
16
you
plus
go.
6 equals out to it hit the goblin.
Yeah, it definitely hit. And now you can roll your damage for your sword, which should be on your chart or on your weapons.
Yeah, and I know it's 1d8 pierce. Wasn't it some other thing, like some weird random ass thing that got added to it?
Yeah, you add. What is your? Are you shit? Sorry, I'm not able to get these words out. You are using a finesse style weapon, I believe.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So instead of adding your strength modifier to it, you're adding your dexterity modifier to it.
Sweet. I'm adding my dex modifier. Holy shit! Does that include the +2 from like the +2 thing?
What is your dex?
Well, it's 4 without any weird shenanigans, but then there's the whole saving throws thing. When
No, you're not using the saving throw.
cool, I will roll now, and then add a 4. What was that voice that I did there? It was a goofy voice. I rolled a 6 plus 4 equals out to 10. He's dead.
You would think.
Ugh.
Motherfucker!
You stab that sword right in. I mean, you see it come out the other side. He's coughing up blood. He doesn't look good. Kai.
So both of these are below half HP.
Yep.
I think the one by the door is about to die.
I mean, one is clambering at a door trying to escape, and the other one has a sword impaled on and is coughing up blood.
My character probably has the most disturbing of grins right now because
Hold on, I'm reading the text on this.
I just said my character does what most other animals do whenever they're being threatening, and there's their teeth. Which looks disturbingly like that one thing with the dude with the white teeth looked kind of creepy. Except this time it's intentionally creepy.
That episode was so fucking funny.
I love that.
So, wonder, because I haven't already grappled it.
I mean,
Oh, what's
I'm-
this?
I'm at a point where I think I know what you're gonna do, and I'm pretty much willing to allow it.
Oh shit! She has an ability called Wounded Fury. Fall below 1/5 your maximum hit points. You may fly into a fury. While in this fury, once per turn, you may deal 1d6 damage to any target that you hit with a melee attack.
Is that for your
The
race?
fury? No, yeah, this is just an ability.
That might be. Oh, that might just be pure barbarian trait then.
The fury ends when you become incapacitated or regain hit points. It's enough to bring you above 1/5.
What was it called again?
Wounded Fury. It's from one of the monsters.
I don't know if it's from the monster or being a barbarian.
I don't know.
Either way.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, that's from
Once
being a.
per turn, you may
Yeah.
deal damage to any target. I wonder if that's my turn or anybody's turn.
Your turn.
It doesn't specify my turn.
It's your turn.
So, I think you know what I want to do, but I would argue that would heal her.
God, you're so broken.
We're all so broken.
No, I am squish.
Well, you're the squishiest of the group, I have to say that, yeah. You are squishy as fuck.
I am squish. I'm not
Alright, I'll
broken.
just
I
attack
just
it.
squish.
No, I'm gonna let you do whatever you want to do here, because I'm gonna be completely honest. They're both dead in the next turn.
Also, rule of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
really cool.
It's kind of a waste of that ability.
Well,
You can always do
you're
it again.
really overpowered at some points. So I mean,
She's
just
the only tank in the party. Of
Okay,
which
good.
she has 3 HP.
I mean, you're not using your rages, so I can argue it's fine. Go for it. What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna attack it.
Okay, I thought you wanted to do the other thing.
Well, there's no point if it's not gonna heal me, then I'm just wasting a valuable
no,
skill.
like- I'll allow it to heal you. Like,
Well, it's not initially in the skill, so I feel like I'm cheating.
I mean, you're all broken ass characters, and I don't give a shit as a DM.
I'm not broken. I'm squish. That's what I'm going to stick to. I don't care
The
what nobody
point-
says.
The point of the game is to have fun. I don't give two shits if it looks.
Well, you made it sound like you did. I got
No,
it's
I-
broken, so I don't want to do that anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry I ruined D&D for you. I want y'all to have a good time. Like, the only reason I ever have an issue is DM, that's it. Like, I'm never doing anything to stop you guys from having fun unless I feel like I can't have fun too. If you want to do the thing, do the thing. It'll be cool. If you don't want to do the thing, don't do the thing. It'll still be cool. And you're murdering a goblin regardless.
Murder its face off.
Just treat it like the glutton's for.
Kill the goblin Avenge me.
Avenge your 2Ds.
Oh, I don't know if we messed up. I'm gonna need to go get like corrective surgery on these freaking knees now.
Yeah, we probably should take a break. We probably should like finish after we kill these goblins. Just
Yeah.
Be like, oh shit, I'm in her bed. Oh, this is oh shit, fuck.
I'm just gonna roll to attack normally.
Okay.
Rolled 15.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's would you like to paint us a picture?
No. I rolled 12, so I rolled max damage plus 4.
Okay.
He just kind of
yeah,
like disappears.
No, you swing your fists up over your head and lace your fingers, and using the full force of your entire body, specifically the abs which ripple gracefully through the light, smash down on the head of this goblin, and like, you guys blink, and there was a goblin, and now there's something vaguely reminiscent of elf pudding.
I heard Cat from the background just like, yeah!
Yeah.
And he's dead. And it's Meepo's turn. Meepo's doing nothing. It's Urki's turn. Urki's doing nothing. Grandma, it is your turn. Please kill our final goblin.
Should I? I mean, I thought Sylvan wanted.
No, as long as he just die.
Alright.
Because I gave them a good enough warning. I said, hey, we come in peace. Can we come talk? And then they shot me in the knee.
Alright, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If they really wanted to give up, they could be like, sorry, just JK everyone, we didn't mean it.
That is a 3.
Alright, I don't know. Alright, let's do 1d12 of necrotic.
Paint us a
That's
picture.
a 10. Alright. I kind of look at it. And I'm like, I'm gonna eat you.
That is the scariest thing, I have to say. Like, I have to say what I just realized what your character reminds me of is like the Resident Evil, the newer Resident Evil game that came out.
Oh yeah,
Just that sheer fucking freakiness of everything in there. That thing was nightmarish to me. It's so gross.
I love it. Okay, I raise my arms and I spread them wide and I cackle alongside the sound of the tolling dead. And it's
Alright.
Did I kill it?
Yep. With impaled still on Candy's sword, Candy, you watch the madness form in the eyes of this goblin as the sound of bells fills its head and just consumes its mental state, and it collapses dead on the end of your sword.
I take my sword out.
Yay!
Alright, let's take a long rest here, everyone.
You've solved my goblin puzzle.
I think we should take a rest in this room because if there's something trying to come in through here, we probably want to be in a room.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, let's just move out of that room temporarily.
I'm gonna go die.
Oh!
Grandma, get off of me, Candy!
Light up in the walls is so weird.
I'm gonna pour some wine.
Alright, so we're going to heal up. And
Okay.
get all
Can I
our
drink
spell
that
slots
wine
back.
that way, or do I have to do a poison check on that?
What
Are
was
we
that?
doing a long rest?
The goblin wine, is that, am I gonna have to check if that's poisonous or some shit, or can I just...
If you drink it, I'm gonna make you take a Constitution saving throw regardless.
I'm not gonna chug it, God!
I feel like that's totally your character, though, just to chug it.
I'm sipping it. Oh, it's got an oaky afterbirth.
Oh my
An
god, the
oaky
word
after.
afterbirth is the most disgusting word.
It sounds so gross.
You've seen The Office. I don't know if you
I
have.
know, I've seen that among multiple things. The term afterbirth, it never gets any
Yeah,
better.
that's why he's like, wait a minute. No, I just love it. So it's like, oaky afterbirth. No, yeah.
It sounds so uncomfortable.
Okay, my oaky aftertaste. Is it? I don't know the proper one, but yeah, it smells pretty good. Y'all want like a sip of this hooch?
I will. Oh, before we I will take you up in your offer after we're done, because I need all my senses to deal with all this bullshit. But I'm going to give Granny 5 of my daggers, as a thank you for helping me out. So,
Aw, well, thank you.
you're welcome.
Oh, hey, we have expanded the rooms. Oh, those are the other rooms that we need to go into. Oh, hey.
So I no longer have that. Alright.
Loaded with daggers.
Yeah, I figure you can use that for cutting up stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm cutting up like this fucking rancid meat with one of them.
That sounds gross.
Like, I hope it's like a holy dagger or some shit. I'm just...
No, it's just a regular dagger I got off of the ranger. Sorry. I could
I'm
probably
just
make it
gonna-
cold for you, or maybe heat it up.
You can help me heat some and make it cold. They're both good, no matter what's.
Okay.
It's always good. And I'm gonna make a loud prayer to my goddess.
To my goddess, that is the one true goddess.
I know, my Sigilune. Thank you for making my spells work.
Urki has no problem with this. Although he does fold his hands and pray to Jesus and
Jesus, no, cheese and crackers. Jesus crackers.
he's blessing the dead bodies of goblins in the name of
He's
Jesus
praying
Christ.
he's praying to Jesus Criminus.
Oh yeah, and I'm praying that their souls go to my goddess because, whatever. Let's see who wins.
Granny just likes causing chaos.
Well, yeah, she's chaotic neutral.
Is there a faith roll?
I know, like face off.
Whose god will win? Kai, you want to get in
Alright,
here
well-
and heal up? Because I think we're going to take a long rest.
I think she just laid down on top of the dead body. Like,
I mean, why
like
not?
how to move eats the food right next to it. Like,
Yeah, we will stop here for the time being. I hope somebody jots down some notes for next time. Ooh.
The only notes I got was the gnome's name is Urky Timbers, and the humans are in the grove, and goblins suck.
well, what was that? We were discussing like about who gets the advantage on certain throws.
It goes to the
Oh.
roller.
Yeah, we've decided roll goes to the roller.
Okay.
Me and Sparks may not be able to play next week,
Okay.
depending. I don't know what Sparks has left to do, but we've got a convention that weekend.
Ooh.
And I know I'm fucking swamped for trying to cast heads for it because we're
Are
both
you-
vending.
Are you selling your heads there?
Yep,
Nice.
Nice.
and Sparks is selling decals and pins.
So
I'm excited to see all the pins that you're bringing.
Oh my God.
Man, I wish I could come and sell my shirts.
Hey, Mom, you got money to buy.
You got what?
You got money to buy me a plane ticket?
It's probably not a convention that you guys would like. It's a furry convention.
Oh, I have nothing wrong with furries. They do some good art and crafts. I like their fursuits too.
But fluffiness.
I heard they
like
use
your-
sex
I like
toys
your-
for their masks, like a ball and gag to help like move their mouths ups and down of the
Oh
costume.
my god, that's the first I've heard of that.
Ah,
I would not be surprised though.
I've been in this fandom for probably 8 years, and I've never heard nor seen that.
Like, I have no problem with furries.
Candy, I think that's no, not Candy. Shiro, I think that's just a weird rumor somebody probably made up to make people feel
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
you know, I don't.
Rumor is like, oh man, with the furries it's hard to tell sometimes. Like, oh my god, I love furries, but I also dislike furries.
I mean, I have no way to collaborate this. It's just what a friend told me, and after she was trying to look up how to make a fursuit, she was like, "Oh, you can make it with a ball and gag. It's like a squeaky toy." And I'm like,
I don't know. You can squeak it. They're supposed to be so when you bite down, they're not malleable.
Just imagine all the drool.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like an animal.
To the
But
room
no, it's fun.
5
If you
song.
guys ever have a chance to go to a fur con, like, definitely go. They're really fun. Especially if you have friends to go with.
Cons are always better with friends.
No, I don't know. I think like Angel and her kids would probably get a kick out of it. Seeing all the cool people and outfits.
Smash the dragon, drive it right back